Hey, welcome. September 1st, this is Brian up here in Kingfield, Maine. Brian's Guitar Rehab. And I'll tell you what, I got a rehab girl for you here right now. I'm kind of glad this one I named my little shop. When I got a hold of this one, I said, all right, this is a worthy rescue dog. This is a K Solo K8127 Jumbo. Made between 57 and 65. I can't pin the date down much tighter than that. Does have a stamp on the inside, says 5716. I've had people that I read online say that that can indicate a date. I've also read the same exact certainty that that's not a date, it's just a batch number. So I don't know. The guy I got it from said 57. And a previous owner that reached out to me said it was a 57, but we don't really know. At any rate, this is K's sort of flagship line from that era. It's a jumbo with a solid spruce top, maple back and sides, laminate. This is a layered maple veneer back and sides. Maple neck, rosewood fretboard. At that era, probably Brazilian. It's hard to say. X-braced from the factory. Pretty heavy X-bracing, I might add, but X-braced. And she's a big gal. She's 17¼ inches across the belly. And the thing that really struck me most, I'm going to get into the damage that was done beforehand, but when I first saw this online, I noticed there was no cracks here. A lot of these old ones, the solid spruce tops, they cracked, especially X-brace. The ladder braced, harmonies and stuff, the bracing was so heavy that they didn't break as often, but no cracks. I got 2 cracks here, and let me tell you why, if you haven't seen the pictures already. I got this decapitated. Someone had tried to do a neck reset, and all they managed to do was break the whole block right out. The top was a gaping maw, cracked and just exploded like a flower. But I looked at it and said, well, that looks like a worthy candidate for a rescue. And so Brian's Guitar Rehab, she's gotten some rehab. What I did at that point is all the pieces were still included with it. And I took it all apart, took the neck block out, and I started piecing together the veneer pieces. Got the maple to where it was in good enough shape that I could join it. And I layered the inside up in the upper corners and the upper bout with some more maple veneer. So it's got some reinforced maple, solid sheets on the inside. I then steamed the neck block off the neck, and we put her all back together. While I had this situation, I took the back off to get to all of that, of course, and I decided to do a little shaping on the braces. And, I don't have the ears that can really do a tap tone test, like people talk about voicing the tops. But I do like to shave stuff down. If it looks like an attic rafter, it's probably a little bit too heavy. So the X braces, the main ones, have now been cut down a little bit. They went from being about 3/8 inch thick to 5/16. I replaced the 2 lower tone bars. I should point them up front here. The 2 tone bars, I put 1/4 inch scalloped Sitka spruce tone bars on them. So those are new. The reinforcement bracing is all the same. The 2 tone bars on the side. I did clean up the one that goes across the center in the middle because that was in rough shape. I replaced the bridge plate with a 1/10 inch thick piece of hard rock maple from here in Maine. And you will notice also this is a brand new bridge. I carved that bridge out of cocobolo. I had a slab in my parts drawer, and I thought the cocobolo really kind of matched up on that Brazilian rosewood. So that kind of looks nice now. And the pin bridge works very well. I put it all back together, and I still had a funny buzz. Not that kind, but anyway. I still had a buzzy string. So I traced it down to a noise coming from around the neck area, believe it or not. I went all the way through. There was no loose bracing, and I determined it was the original truss rod, which did not work, was vibrating in there. So off came the fretboard again, and a 2-way hot rod adjustable truss rod is now installed inside here. So it's very adjustable, and I'll tell you, a 1/4 turn really changes the way the relief is. Right now I've got this set, so at the 7th fret, it's 0.07. It's the perfect, nice, just the relief you're looking for. The action is about 0.080 and 0.070, low E to high E. So it's very comfortable and playable. Bone saddle, bone nut. Original tuners. They look like some form of Clusons of some kind, and they work very well. They're nice and smooth. She's definitely a workhorse. She's got her share of battle scars. This corner scar being the worst one, that was where the upper corner really had just blown out on that upper bout, and so it had bent the wood. And I decided not to try to touch it up or clean it up. It is smooth. It's got true oil gunstock finish over the top, so there's no splintering or anything, but hey, that's a battle scar. Around the edges of some of the binding, there are some scars. There's a little bit of unevenness here and there as well. There are some scratches on the side of the fretboard. You can see, like a ding right there, and there's some stuff up and down the sides. But, like I said in my listing, this is not the girl that came out of the debutante ball. This is the one you met at midnight, danced the night away with. So, she's got a great big, loud, maple, barky sound. Got her strung with 13s on here right now, so heavier than I usually play, but it seemed like the jumbo needed it. Great for the big, loud, open mic strumming. Everybody's a critic. Chester. She's loud. Anyway, 57 to 65, K Jumbo, 8127. She's either a rescue dog, you can feel good about bringing home a foster pet, who's been through rehab, cleared up all her problems. Or you can take this old gal out to the bar and dance the night away. Thanks for looking.